What is going on, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube and welcome back to another flipping and money making live stream here today. Thank you guys for stopping by yesterday. If you were at yesterday's stream, it was incredible and I had such an amazing time. I highly recommend going back and watching that episode if you haven't. It was one of our best streams we've ever done on this channel's history, so I highly recommend checking it out. It was crazy from all standpoints, from a money making standpoint, from a chat standpoint. Things were going bonkers, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But anyway, guys, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to post the link in our Discord group before we get started. And yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this one. We are working with 384 million GP today, so we've got quite the stack with us today. And hopefully we can turn that into a couple mil in profit, but we'll see. Not sure how long I'm actually going to stream today, but I will go for at least a decent amount of time. That way we can pull in some profits at the very least. Sorry guys, I'm trying to multitask here while I post the link in the Discord, so it's not the easiest thing. And we'll send that out. Alright, and let me get started here. Thank you guys for stopping by today, and let's go make some bank here. Like I said, last 10 seconds ago, literally, we are working with 384 mil today. Probably going to stick to more high volume stuff today. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's sort of my plan. And anyway, if we want to stray from that, then we will we'll decide when we get there. But anyway, for now, let's go ahead and do it. We'll get this 84 mil working for us and see how much we can take away with this stack today. Anyway, guys, if you do enjoy it, leave a like and let's get into the flipping. Now we're going to do the Dragon Darts today. We're going to do those first. The reason I want to do them first is, well, I basically always do them first, and I always check to see if these have a good margin. Recently, they've been trading for pretty cheap compared to the price they've been going for the past month or so. Currently, they're sitting at about 2,830 GP, which is very cheap compared to their normal price. So I have no problems flipping these. I think it will go well for us if we do. So that's where we're going to start the stream today. Almost every stream I'm actually starting off by flipping the Dragon Darts, especially recently. That's what I've been doing. So we will see if those have a good margin and we'll go from there. Now we'll also get the Amulet of Fury going as well, followed by the Amulet of Torture. We're going to get both of those done first. They are they're both really good items to make profit in my opinion. They're probably two of my favorite items to do. So and what are they? The Amulets of Fury, not really a great margin, so we're going to do the Amulets of Torture next, see if those do any good today. Hopefully these have a good margin. Usually if the Fury has a bad margin, sometimes the Torture has a bad margin as well. And J. Romaine, we will get the water in 1 second here. Let me just put this flip up. And we'll go 10 GP over the original margin here. We'll get 7 of those cranking for us, and we'll let that sit for a little bit. Now we have J. Romaine coming in with a water donation. Let's see it, man. 13,000 vials of water coming in from J. Romaine. Thank you, man. And you've donated a lot of vials in the past as well, so thank you. I do appreciate that. We'll add that to the stack here today. As you can see, we have 15 million vials of water, so we're getting up there as far as the stack goes. There's not really a goal behind it, by the way, guys. It's just a fun item that we collect on the channel here. So I'm hoping one day it'll be 100 million, but that's like a very long-term goal, and I'm not really that focused on it, but thank you guys. We have Snack Food saying, "What's going on, Syratube? Sexy little boy." Okay, that's a little bit odd, but thank you for stopping by, Snack Food. I do appreciate it, and I hope your vacation is going well. We also have SW popping in. He says, "Back-to-back live streams. Big ups to you," I think he meant to say. Thank you, SW. Appreciate that, man. And good to see you around, dude. Haven't seen you in a couple streams here, so thank you for stopping by. Now, we have these sharks here. We're going to go ahead and flip these today. I do think that sharks are actually going back up in price. If there is a time to invest in them, I would start looking at it now because they have bounced off their bottom price by a good amount at this point, and they might be primed for an investment. You'd actually have to do a little bit more of an analysis, and I don't think I'm going to get into it today, but they do look pretty good just right off the bat. So keep that in mind as you guys are flipping and looking for investments to make in old school RuneScape, because they are actually looking quite nice. Now we have the Diamond Dragonbolts E coming in as well. We'll go ahead and flip these real quick. See what we can get on the margin for those. Actually, a pretty good margin on those, over 10 GP, which is quite nice. About 15 GP, I think. Hopefully my math is right. You can't check me on that. Just take my word for it, guys. And we'll go ahead and list the limit of those, which is 11,000 every 4 hours, I do believe. Snack Food says he's on the way back in the car currently. Well, perfect. You can stop by for a bit and check out the stream, guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We have Manta Modi, who was in yesterday's live stream. He says, hey, managed to make about 2 mil in profit flipping since last night. Congratulations, Modi. Dude, Modi, you got to vouch for everyone here in the chat. I said it in the beginning of the live stream. Yesterday's live stream was insane. So if you guys have not seen that, go back and watch that VOD. It's probably one of our best live streams we've ever had on the channel, and I would hate for you to miss it because it is just a crazy, crazy live stream. Now, let's go ahead and do the blood runes as well. We'll do a couple of runes going here, and just to make sure we get those in and out. And the blood runes are a really quick flip, so we might as well get that going. Phobos Moon says, what world are you on? I'm in world 321. Anytime I'm flipping, I'm in world 321. So if you guys see me on live stream, 99.9% of the time, I will be in world 321. And you guys can stop by, say hi, do whatever you want, really. Or just come to the Grand Exchange and flip next to me. It's all good here. Yeah, Manta Modi says straight up crazy. Dude, it was a wild stream. I can't even believe that. Everything about that stream was like 10 times crazier than it is on average. So it was really awesome to see that. Now we're going to go ahead and sell these tortures. The margin is pretty good on them today. It wasn't as good as yesterday, unfortunately. I think yesterday we were getting about 60k on them. And today we're going to get about, what, like a little bit like 27k for every one that we flip, so not too bad. But and Snack Food suggesting flipping the dragon arrows. Yes, sir, I did actually forget about those, so good thing you reminded me. We're gonna go ahead and flip a few of these. Also, since I did want to stick to primarily high volume today, since we did do a lot of higher margin stuff on yesterday's live stream, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the grimy Renarweed as well. I want to flip those, see how that goes. Let's see what we can get on this margin here. Looks like Grimy Renarweed also might have hit a bottom. Don't take my word for it, but it does look like it is. Whoa, that's a good margin on those. Like it might be going back up in price. So just keep that in mind. There's a couple good items that recently probably hit their lowest prices for the next few months. So definitely take a look at them. And if you want to discuss more about them and actually find out which items might be really good investments, join us in our Discord group. There is a link in the description below. It is an amazing place to learn how to flip and talk about investments in old school RuneScape, and we would love to have you there. There's also some great partner groups in there as well that you can join that will also teach you some great information about flipping. We've got the hookup in there, so just check it out and see if you like it. It's always free, right? So, hey, can't hurt. We do have 146 mil still. Let's go ahead and flip the Brimstone Rings. These are just plummeting in price. I don't really know what is going on, but I've never seen them this low in price before, so we're going to try to take advantage of that. Anytime an item is plummeting in price, it doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad flip. You just have to be a little bit more careful when you do flip it. Typically, when an item is going down that quickly, the margins are quite good on it, so you can still capitalize in the short term. Modi says, the D-Bones were pretty good for me. I came and went a bit quick. I don't love the Dragon Bones, to be honest. I find they're too inconsistent for what you're actually paying for them, and the limit is quite small on them as well, so I can't say I'm the biggest fan. But that's just, again, my personal opinion on them. We're going to do the Bandage chestplates next, by the way, guys. We'll see if this has a good margin on it. I was going to do the Tacits first, but I thought we might as well check the safer item, which is the chestplate. And we do have a pretty good margin on that as well, so we might as well take advantage. I'm going to list those for 20,276,505. We'll go ahead and put about, we'll do 5 of them, see if those do any good. We also listed the dragon arrows a little bit lower than the margin. I do think they will fluctuate a little bit, and we might be able to pick up some for under the margin check that we had. Modi says same with the snap and Ranar seeds. Yeah, those are both good flips. You can tend to get like sometimes a 1k margin on the Ranar seeds and the Snapdragon seeds, but I would say that's rare. Usually you're going to get like 500 to 750 GP, and in that range is pretty good to go and flip those. Now, we do have a good question coming in from Snack Food, guys. He says, why do you buy 10,996? Why not 10,999 if you checked it once? So the reason that I always go underneath the limit on my high volume items, and I buy 10,996, is because if the margin moves, I want to be able to check it a few times before I hit my limit. That way, if it does move, I can actually list it for an accurate price, and I want to have like a little bit of cushion when I do that. So I typically buy 10,996 so I can margin check it like 3 more times if it's needed. Hopefully that makes sense, because some of these high volume items do move, and you just got to keep that in mind. We're also going to cut back on the dragon arrows for now. We might come back to them in a little bit here. Let's check the Necklace of Anguish here too. See if we can get a good margin going on this thing. We did finish up on those overscales as well. We bought all of them. These overscales are also shooting back up in price. Looks like the market is making a little bit of a recovery. So again, highly recommend keeping your eyes out right now. Join us on our Discord group if you'd like to kind of learn from other merchers and flippers as well. We might be able to recommend some good items for you to invest in. It's really up to you though. At the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions when it comes to investing in old school RuneScape. So just keep that in mind. But there are a lot of items right now that are recovering from their bottom prices, and I do believe it is a good time to make some investments. Snack Food says that's smart. I'll keep that in mind. Snack Food, I hope you've learned some flipping tips along the way. I know that flipping is not your main focus on your channel or necessarily your favorite thing to do in game at all, but I hopefully you've learned a thing or two about flipping, and you can actually use it to make some money in old school RuneScape, because it is such a powerful way to make money. And honestly, if you're not doing it, you're missing out on a lot of potential profits for a very, very low effort situation. Those anguishes are buying actually very, very quickly, which is a good sign. It's weird because we start up these live streams, and in the beginning, the profit's really bad, but once everything starts going, the profit gets a little bit better. So keep that in mind, guys. We will be turning around some profit here in a minute. We almost have all these Brimstone Rings as well. These overskills are starting to sell. We're still waiting on the Dragon Darts. We're going to do, I'll leave the Diamond Dragonbolts E for a little bit longer. I don't want to sit on those for too long, so we'll let them marinate here a little bit. It's like we're cooking. Anyway, let's turn around and sell these Brimstone Rings for a little bit under the original margin. Not even going to go 1k under it though. And those anguishes, again, great performance on those right now, trading very, very quickly, and that's what I like to see. So we'll keep that in mind as we go forward here with our flipping. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by today. If you are enjoying this live stream, be sure to drop a like. It really does mean a lot. Subscribe if you like this content. I've got a bunch more content like this on my channel. This is like, I think we have over 150 flipping live streams here on YouTube, so there is plenty of content for you to check out. I also do flipping guides and money-making strategies on my channel as well that you can take advantage of. And of course, on top of it all, we have our Discord group, which is a great place to learn how to flip and make some investments in old school RuneScape, so really no harm in joining that. Snack Food coming in, he says, since I met you, I've learned a lot. I might bust out a live stream first time flipping. Seriously. I can help you if you needed it. I can coach you through a couple of things. Recently, I don't know what happened, but there's been like kind of an explosion of smaller RuneScape YouTubers who have started making flipping videos. So I don't know what's going on, but there's been a lot of people recently that have made some. So, I mean, that's awesome to see. I'm glad there's more people joining the flipping community and making content about it. The more information that goes around, the better everyone else is, and the more people can learn. So it's actually good to see. I do like doing the live streams. I mean, the live streams are just so fun sometimes. Like, yesterday's stream was crazy, but I know today it will probably be a little bit more casual. Also, though, I like to make videos as well, so I need to make sure I'm not neglecting the video making on my channel with doing too many live streams. Gotta keep that in mind. And we've got all those sharks coming in as well. We're going to turn around and sell these for 788. Since this is a very high volume item, the sharks, I think we can sit right on margin and still be able to sell them. There's a bunch of these traded daily, and it's one of the top 100 most traded items in the game, the sharks. So if we sit at 788, that margin should be pretty stable, and we should be able to get them off. As you can see, we've already sold 100 of them, so we do have a competitive price listing on that. Snack Food says, of course, gotta make them videos. Yeah, you understand the grind, man. You get it. But hopefully those live streams, Snack, will be pretty fun too. So I'm looking forward to it. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Saturday afternoon. I know I am. I'm just like super happy. Work this week took forever. It felt like the week was super long and it was pretty annoying. So I'm happy to sit back, kick back, enjoy my weekend, flip for you guys, answer any flipping questions you guys might have, and just make some money today. So if you guys are all about it, leave a like and stick around. We'll definitely be making some good profits today, and I hope you can stay tuned for it. These Bandage chest plates are not selling though, so we are going to knock the margin down a little bit on these. Typically these will sell relatively fast, so I don't want to sit on them for too long before turning around and trying to get rid of them. And these anguishes as well, we need to adjust the price on those. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay, I did. I was a little bit confused. I thought I was buying them for their high price, so luckily we still had the listing correct. I was just being stupid. That happens sometimes. Those Brimstone Rings are actually doing really well for us right now. We're already at 58k on them, and we've only sold 3 of them, so I'm hoping we can get the rest off for this margin here and just secure that profit nice and easy. And these Diamond Dragonbolts E, I think we need to adjust the price on those. We're going to knock them up 2 GP. I think we're still getting a pretty good deal, even if we have to buy them for 2 GP more than we originally did. So it should still be fine. Phobos Moon says, I've always had luck on the Tanzanite Fang. We can check out the Tanzanite Fang today. The reason I don't typically do it, and I do the Blowpipe instead, especially on live stream, is the Blowpipe has a lot more demand behind it, right? Because people are coming in, they want to buy a Blowpipe because they want to go to Jad, they want to go do their Slayer task with it. So there's a lot more demand for the Blowpipe, so the trades are a lot faster. Also, there's a ton of Blowpipes in the game already, and there's not as many Tanzanite Fangs since they pretty much all get converted into the Blowpipes at the end. So just something to keep in mind, although the margin on the Tanzanite Fang is a little bit better. The 4-hour limit is also a lot smaller. I believe it's 4 every 4 hours. So it's not really something we can take as much advantage on compared to the Blowpipes. And I want to do the Blowpipes, but we're going to do the Manta Rays first, get those high volume flips in first, secure that safe profit, and we'll follow it up with the Blowpipes right when we clear up another slot. The margin on the Manta Rays recently has been freaking crazy, so let's go ahead and flip a few of those, see if we can get any profit on that. Everything is going well so far, just collecting all of our stuff here and being very patient while we flip today. It's important to be patient when you're flipping. Yesterday, I didn't have a lot of patience, I gotta be honest. I was very hyped about the stream, so I kept kind of adjusting my prices, and looking back on it, I don't know if that was the best strategy to take when actually flipping. So we just need to be slow and adjust our prices when it's needed. Not overactive, not underactive, I guess. I don't even know if that's a word. Underactive? I'm sure it is. But anyway, I was being a little bit too frantic with the margins yesterday when it wasn't really needed. Now we're going to do the Toxic Blowpipes next here, guys. Maybe we'll do the Tanzanite Fangs, maybe. But the reason I don't like doing the Tanzanite Fangs, like I said on stream, is people can find my price listings pretty easily. And since it's a low traded item, I don't really think it's worth trying to flip one on stream. We're just going to pay for the margin check, and we might not be able to flip one. So again, not sure if it's something I really want to do. Anyway, though, the Bandos chest plates are selling, so good thing we had a little bit of patience on those. We did knock the margin down a good bit on them, though, so we're not making as much as I would have liked. Yeah, sorry Phobos Moon, man. I wish I could flip them for you, but honestly, I don't really think it's a great idea for us to do that. So I apologize. Hopefully we can flip one in a video for you or something like that, and you can see that go down. I think the 10 to 100 mil flipping series that we have going on the channel right now would actually benefit a lot from a Tanzanite Fang flip, so we'll try to do one for you, man. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by today. Drop a like if you are enjoying this live stream. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. And on top of it all, guys, join our Discord group. There's a link in the description below. It is an amazing place to learn how to flip with any amount of cash, and we'd love to have you in there, man. I just posted an 11 mil flip in there, actually, last night, so you can check that out too if you are interested. It was a pretty interesting scenario, and I've got it all documented up for you guys, and you can read into it a little bit if you are interested. I do have actually a bigger investment going on right now, which is looking really good at this current point in time. We might be able to walk away with 60 million GP from it, but again, it's going to be give or take 10 mil on top of that. So anyway, keep your eyes out for that, because that is quite the investment going on there, and I hope you guys check that out because it's pretty crazy. We could do like divine ranging potions. We actually did these yesterday on the stream, and they weren't amazing, so I want to kind of give them another shot here, see if it's actually a good item to go ahead and flip, and see if we can walk away with some profit. Yeah, it's decent. It was about what it was yesterday. We're looking at about a 40 GP margin on those. We'll go ahead and try to get a few of them buying and selling. Looks like everything else is going well. Besides the Grimy Renar Weed, I do think the margin probably moved upwards a little bit on these. Again, it's all about making sure that your price adjustments are correct and you actually are buying and selling items. And just don't sit on things for too long if you think they're not going to work out, because they might not work out if that is the case. If you question it, then, you know, in your mind, you know, it might not be the most accurate price, if that makes sense. I'm surprised that these Brimstone Rings are still selling at their current margin. They are going very slowly, and typically when I'm flipping these, they go a lot faster. So I'm surprised that they're taking so long. The margin on them is pretty decent though, so we can't really complain too much. We've already made 118k on those alone, so they're one of our better flips in this session so far. Fenris says, hey, what's up, Fenris, man? Haven't seen you in a little bit here, so thank you for stopping by. Do appreciate you checking out the stream today, and of course, drop a like if you enjoy it. Fenris, we had an absolute wild stream yesterday, and I highly recommend you go check it out because it was insane. So if you haven't seen it, or you weren't there yesterday, check it out, at least for a few minutes, because it was one of the best streams we have ever had here on the channel, and it would be awesome if you checked that out. Let's go ahead. We still have 215 mil, so we might as well try something a little more expensive again. We'll try the Bandos Tassets here. Fenris says, been good, buddy. I'll give it a watch. Amazing, man. It was crazy. We went for, how long did we go yesterday? Like 2 hours, 30 minutes on the stream, I think. And the profits were just insane. The profits were insane. The live chat was insane. Everything was going absolutely crazy. But anyway, guys, looks like we're having a little bit of competition here on these blowpipes. So let's go ahead, turn around, and up our listing just a little bit here to be competitive. Again, you want to make sure your price listings are competitive. If I'm flipping a like mid-level PVM item and one of the items doesn't buy or sell in like 5 to 7 minutes, I'll usually try to adjust the prices just a little bit on it to make it more accurate. Again, you want to make sure your items are always buying and selling on the Grand Exchange, especially if you are flipping actively. So don't sit on things too long if you think it's not going to work out. We've got 10 people in here today. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully we can make some bang for you today. We just started the session here, 24 minutes in. Not crazy as far as profit goes right now. The flips are actually slower than I would have liked, but we'll keep going. We'll see what happens here. Sometimes the flipping is good, sometimes it's bad, but on live stream always it's a little bit harder to make profit than off stream, And the best showcases of the profit are definitely the videos as well. So give those a watch if you're interested. We've got a bunch of guides on the channel that you can check out for any amount of cash. But of course, these live streams are to help you guys learn how to flip. So if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping itself, let me know. I'd love to help you out, answer your questions. If you don't know what to flip with a certain amount of GP, then I can definitely make some item recommendations for you. So thank you guys for stopping by. I do appreciate it, and let's make some bank. I don't know if we want to up the Diamond Dragonbolts E margin a little bit, because I think they're buying, although they're buying really slowly, I think. So we'll just let it sit for a little bit longer. All of our items are honestly just really struggling right now. I do expect there to be some competition going on. Typically that is the case when I'm live streaming, because people can see the price listings, but this is a little bit slower than usual. So we'll try to get some things going here, move our item prices around a little bit, and see what we can do. These Dragon Darts too, they're just not really working out for us right now. The margin on them was pretty stellar though, so we're going to go ahead and capitalize on that, and we'll probably move into a different item afterwards. The Blowpipes as well, I would expect to have more of these by now, so that could mean the margin on them is actually better than we anticipated though, but we'll actually knock it right underneath the previous margin that we checked, and see if we, yeah, look at that. Basically instantly sold, meaning that the margin has pumped up a little bit here. I was going to try to cancel that one and get it off for a little bit more, but I was too late to do it. Now, let's check out the Archer's Rings as well. The Archer's Rings are a great flip to do with, I would say, like, if you're flipping an Archer's Ring, you should have about 50 mil maybe. You could do Berserker Rings with a little bit smaller of a stack than you would need for the Archer's Rings, but they're barely worth it for us to flip today. We'll just flip 2 of them, make up for the margin cost, and go on to another item, but right now they're really barely worth flipping. They're not even a 10k margin, which is kind of sad, to be honest. But the Brimstone Ring, not the Brimstone, excuse me, the Archer's Rings, flipping them with like a 50 to 75 mil cash stack is pretty optimal. Typically you can get, I mean, when I flip an Archer's Ring, I'm aiming for about 10k at least on the Archer's Ring. We're going to flip it today just to make up for the margin costs, but besides that, you want to be getting at least 10k on those. Same goes for the Berserker Ring, although the Berserker Ring, I would recommend you flip with a smaller cash stack. You could flip the you can flip the Archer's Ring and the Berserker Ring, but you can start flipping the Berserker Ring with about 35 to 40 mil instead, since they are a little bit cheaper. These Archer's Rings and Berserker Rings are great items to flip alongside of Barrow's items as well. So if you're flipping maybe Carol's leather tops, you can flip Aram's robe tops, robe skirts as well, or you could do the Darok's armor sets and Guthan's armor sets. All of those items right there that I've listed are great items to flip with like a 50 to 75 mil cash stack. Also, the Blowpipes here that we're doing as well, great item to try out. Solver scales are also great. Just some suggestions off the top. Modi says, I've been able to do a few flips with A and B rings, 36 mil I was using, still make an overall of about 150k profit. I'm assuming from both of them that's what you're walking away with, right? And that's not too bad, honestly. They're actually not a very hard flip to complete either, so it's quite nice to do them. And I used to do them a lot more than I do now, but I should flip them on the 10 to 100 mil series. I'll probably start doing that a little bit more, since we are getting our cash stack up a bit in that series, and I'm happy to see that, so. We're going to list these for 3,248,995. We're going to let them do their thing, and we'll let that sit here for a little bit. My friend messaged me here. Let me message him back. Hello, Sierra Brew says Mage Mize. Oh my goodness. Mage Mize popping back in. What is up, man? Good to see you. Modi's here too, Mage Mize. So you guys coming from yesterday's stream, thanks for stopping by. But I made a joke yesterday on the stream about how if I was drinking a beer on stream, we could call it a Sierra Brew. Kind of get it? Like Serotonin Brew. Dumb joke, I know, okay? Just let it slide, man. But I'm excited to get the PVM streams going as well. I'm waiting for my webcam to come in before I do those. I ordered a nice webcam, so they should be pretty high quality streams. Hope today is as lit as yesterday. Mage Mize, it's going to be hard to get past that, man. Already, right off the bat, these flips are way slower than they were before, so it's just something to keep in mind. We can't even get these Archer's Rings off. Like, what is going on today, guys? It is crazy the difference that we're having today versus yesterday. Like, it's already insane. That was top tier content. I know. That's what I was saying to everyone in here. I was like, if you didn't see yesterday's stream, like, go watch the VOD or something, because that was one of the best streams we've ever had. It's quiet here today, though. We only have 6 people in here today. Pretty chill stream. So thank you guys for stopping by, those of you that did. And I said, like, did, excuse me. And I'm hoping we can make some better profits today. We're coming up on the 1 mil mark here at about 30 minutes in. We still need to make a little bit more cash, though, and things are going a lot slower than I would have hoped today. But again, we did have an absolute banger of a session yesterday. Can't expect every session to be absolutely insane, and yesterday was something else. So 3,242,995. We're gonna sit and let that do its thing. We're not gonna touch it after that. The Bandos Tacits are selling off as well, so that's what we needed to see right there, those Tacits to start selling. Anyway, hopefully you guys are all doing great today. Let me know what items you're flipping. Honestly, I'd love to know what's making you some bank, because when we talk about items here on the streams, everyone learns from it, and I would love to learn some new items myself, so... Mage Mize says, it's crazy weather here in Finland, like 30 degrees Celsius and no clouds. Quality weather for old school RuneScape, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe you should go outside, try to get some fresh air. I'm going to try to do that today, but it's pretty cloudy here, and I don't know if it's warm out or not. I haven't been outside today. I didn't go outside yesterday once, so... Actually, no, I did, because I went and got pizza after the stream. Remember that? I did go outside once, so that feels bad, man. I need to get some exercise today. But besides that, let's make some flipping gains, because that's what we're here doing today, and hopefully we can make that. We can make that a reality. I also went to Vorkath a little bit after the stream yesterday as well. And I'll show you guys the loot tracker that I've got going on for Vorkath right now. You can see here that we're almost at about 15 million for 129 kills. I was asking my Discord about that earlier, and apparently I'm actually underneath what I should be for the average, so hopefully I could get some better RNG and we can get some good drops in the future here. But overall, again, I didn't do all of these last night. I'm just saying this is the loot tracker I've got going right now, and it's pretty decent. I've been trying to do more PVM both on live stream and off stream, just to kind of like get my skills up a little bit and try to make more money, because I'm very greedy and I want to make some money today. So we're doing PVM, we're doing flipping, we're doing everything we can to make some gains. This past week though has been really good for me. We're up about 22 mil on the week, which is pretty good, and I think for the month we're up about 67 mil, so that's very, very awesome so far. We're doing really good so far here, and anyway, we're gonna keep it up. That's good, though. You're fixing to get a good drop soon, says Alien Baby FTW. Welcome back, baby man. Good to see you, dude. I don't know if I should call you Alien or Baby. I don't know. I'm just going to call you probably both, to be honest. Fenris also says, profit is profit. I try not to get hung up on how big the number is. That's a good point. That I should really try to keep that in mind when I'm doing my own stuff. Sometimes I get mad when the drops aren't super good, though. So, well, I'll keep calm and collected. How about that? Now, we can't get a lot of good flips today. I don't really know what's going on with a lot of these items, but we're going to go ahead and try to flip some battle staffs. I want something that's going to flip a little bit faster to keep us a little bit more engaged, and we'll see if we can get a good margin on these battle staffs here. It's not a great margin, but I do think if we list it for a little bit under the active margin, we might be able to pick a few up. So we'll go ahead and list the limit of those, which is 11,000 every 4 hours. The Grimy Renard Weed is also slowly buying as well, so we'll let that do its thing. Whatever you want, to be honest. Alright, sounds good, Alien. I'll probably just call you Alien, it's a little bit easier. Stuck at the 700k mark for profit-wise, guys. We've been here for the past 5 minutes or so. I'm trying to push past it, but not really having a ton of luck on that. We do have the air orbs, which we haven't done yet, so we'll keep that in mind. These archer's rings are just god-awful. Why do we even try to flip them? I'm just going to dump them, get rid of them, move on to something else. Whatever, man. Wow, that was actually a pretty big loss. That was a little bit more than I would have anticipated. About 50k loss on those brought us back underneath the 700k mark. But don't worry, boys. We're going to make it up here in a second. We'll go ahead and do the air orbs next. We could also do the crossbows as well. Since those plummeted overnight a good bit, I do think the active margin on them will probably be pretty good. Haven't checked them today, though, so we'll see. 5 GP margin on those air orbs. We'll probably knock it down to a 4 GP margin just to stay competitive, again, with our listings. I know I've said that a few times, but it's important that you do that. So 296, we'll do 21995. We'll list that, let it do its thing. We'll try to get 3 of these going. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream today. Thank you for stopping by. Drop a like if you are enjoying this live stream. It really helps me out a lot and shows me that you guys are enjoying the content. It also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and that helps out my channel immensely. So I really would appreciate it if you did drop a like. And of course, if you want to see more content like this, be sure to drop a subscription as well. Not going to keep begging for that, though, so if you want to do it, do it. If not, then no big deal, man. I'll still provide free flipping tips and strategies for you as well. We're getting a little bit more price action on all these items. We're also going to do another margin check on the Manta Rays. Now, the Manta Rays were showing a really good margin, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're... Yeah, okay, so the Manta Rays we bought before, at least, we got a pretty good deal on them, but... well, the margin collapsed a little bit. Still worth flipping in my opinion, though. So we're going to go ahead and list the limit of those again. We'll do 9,750 since we already have 175 of them in the inventory. I know you guys can't see it, but we do have a few. And we'll try to get a couple more here. Fenris says, have you tried Superiors? I usually have a good time with them when I'm doing high volume. I do not really like Superior Bones. We can give it a shot today, though. I typically stay away from them, though. Oh, we actually got one. Okay, I was about to... Did you guys see that? I was about to cancel that, and we just got one in, and, like, I clicked it, and I don't know. It was just kind of weird. That doesn't happen very often. We'll try Superior Bones here next. I don't like doing the Superior Bones too much. I find that they're difficult to sell. Like, it takes a long time to sell them, and... that always gives me anxiety. I do like items that flip quickly because I think the profit is a lot more secure, it's a lot faster, and it's just easier for me to do. Mighty Salen says, Sierra, how's it going? Good to see you, Salen. Thank you for stopping by, man, and I appreciate it, dude. I checked out your flipping live stream earlier today, and you're doing a great job, so keep up the good work on your new channel, and thank you for stopping by. Now, we're going to knock down the margin on the tacits a little bit here. Actually, should we? Well, we did buy them pretty quick, so I'm not too convinced the margin is good on them. Actually, we did sell that one really quick, so we might be able to get a little bit more money on those. 29, let's see, 664, 663, 995 will do. And we'll let that do its thing. Mage Mai says, it happens to me often, it's odd. Yeah, like the Grand Exchange can sense that you're going to cancel the offer, and it's like, no, wait, let me give you the item. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Fenris also says, I get that, and this is in reference to the Superior Dragon Bones. I absolutely go for the fast buys and sales whenever I can, though. I get the same anxiety. Dude, Fenris, yesterday I was having so much anxiety in the stream. You'll see it. I don't want to ruin anything, but we were flipping a very expensive item, and my anxiety was very high on that item because I wanted to make sure we could secure the margin. And if you see how fast we flipped this thing, you would be shocked. And I think the people from yesterday know what item I'm talking about. It was insane. But anyway, you know what we should have done yesterday too is those Grazis. We should have flipped some Grazis yesterday. That would have been a good item to do. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Alien says, I feel like when I spam the collect button, it sells faster. Yo, hitting Grand Exchange strategies right here. Spam collect, make profits. And we got those tacits off as well, so that was really awesome to see. We're actually going to cut back on the Grimy Renarweed as well, because they're just taking way too long. We'll also check out the Prayer Potions, though, since it looks like the Grimy Renarweeds are recovering, so we might as well check out the Prayer Potions here, too. And we could also try these seeds as well, since they'll probably be pretty good here, if I had to guess. But before we do that, let's do the Prayer Potions. They will flip a lot faster for us, so we'll check these out really quick and hope the margin is good. We also have Olaf popping by. He says, "Hey Syratube, what's up? Not too much, man. Just bringing you guys another flipping live stream, so hopefully you do enjoy it. And drop a like if you do, Olaf. Would appreciate it." I was just telling the rest of the stream here that we had an absolute banger of a live stream yesterday, so go check out the VOD for that one. It's one of the best live streams we've ever had. From a chat standpoint, from a profit standpoint, it was absolutely insane, and it was a longer session as well. So maybe it's the weekend, right? It's Saturday, so maybe you're playing some RuneScape for an extended period of time today, above average during the other days of the week, and you have some time to watch an amazing live stream and an amazing profit session. So if you do, check that out. I'm gonna stop talking about it because it's probably getting pretty annoying. Fenris says, "Oh yeah, absolutely. You go faster when you push the button harder in racing games too," with a laughing face at the end. Okay, I have a question, guys. What is your favorite racing game to play? Because honestly, I think Mario Kart is one of the best racing games to play, and it's also it was like built originally to be casual, like casual fun Mario Kart, and I just think it's one of the best racing games. I really do. I don't know what it is. I think it's the Nintendo like character cast is super powerful, but I do love playing Mario Kart, and I'm actually pretty good at it. So weird flex, but okay, you know how it is. Olaf says, "Why have Renarweeds gone so far down in price?" I think is what he's trying to say here. I think they've gone down a lot because of the Twitch Prime event that typically people take a lot of advantage of, and on top of that, after that, you have to think that about 3 months ago, the player base was at an all-time high because people were in quarantine. Tons of people were playing RuneScape. It was actually some of the highest player counts that we've ever seen across the game, and item prices were going crazy. Now that that's sort of over and people aren't as hyped about playing RuneScape anymore, the hype is dying down a lot, and there's a lot of extra supply from when these players were playing, and that is why we're seeing so many items go down in price. Again, that is my opinion on it. That's my view on it. But I mean, I'm not a guru. I don't have like special insight that, you know, oh, less players and items are going down. It's just my guess, and I do know that the player counts were definitely a lot higher about 3 months ago than they are now, so. But everything should start to be recovering here soon. I do see that the Grimy Renarweeds are starting to recover. These were trading for like 6,700 a couple days ago, so it's a good sign. Fenris says, "I get too competitive against my friends from Mario Kart, so I stick to my Forza nowadays." I've never played Forza, but I bet it's pretty fun. Mario Kart is frustrating because, like, you can be doing so well, and then someone throws a blue shell at you and you lose. Like, that's why Mario Kart sucks. But at the same time, it's also really fun because the items make it fun. So, you never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, we're gonna turn around and sell those air orbs for a great margin here, guys. 4 GP going on those. You have to try it. It's fun. Is it an expensive game? If it's expensive, then I might not get it. But guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to fill up my water just really quick. Won't be very long. We are back, and look at that, guys. The prayer potions did buy while we were taking a small break there. So we're going to turn around and sell them for 9,128 each. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by. CD, or I think C-Dream is back. That's how I say it. He says, how's it going, Sierra? It's going really well. Yesterday, we had a banging session. Today, things are a little bit slower. Not doing as great today as we were yesterday. Actually, not even close, to be honest. Yesterday's live stream was freaking insane. So, but today, we're just sitting back, making some profits on a very casual Saturday. It's a quieter stream today. We've got 14 people in here stopping by, saying hi, and enjoying the flipping. We also have 75 Attack Boy. He says, hey, welcome, dude. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, Owen. So thank you for stopping by, man. And tune in today. Hopefully we can make some good profits for you. Fenris is also talking about Forza, a racing game. He says, there's a good few versions of the game that are out that are still great and shouldn't be too expensive. Horizon 3 still holds up. I'd have to check it out. If it's under 20 bucks, I'm in. But if it's over, I'm out. C-Dream says, I cracked 200 mil a few days ago. Congratulations. Oh my, I can't even speak. Congratulations, C-Dream. That is an amazing feat. Everyone, round of applause, man. Round of applause. That is crazy. It only goes up from here as far as flipping goes. 200 mil is an amazing amount to flip with, and that's when you can really start exploring a ton of items, that 200 mil mark. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far you can take that cash stack, and I'm so happy you got there. 75 Attack Boy says, yeah, I finally managed to catch a stream. Well, welcome, dude. I mean, I get it. Sometimes real life is busy, so you made it, and thanks for stopping by. We got Fenris with the clapping. We got Ice King with the clapping. Let's go, man. Is your name Ice King, like, from Adventure Time? Isn't the wizard guy's name Ice King? I'm pretty sure that's his name. Oh, yeah, we got Modi with the claps as well. PogChamp in the chat for C-Dream here, man. Congrats. I think we're coming up on the 1 bill mark, boys. I think I'd be at 1 bill if I didn't make so many poor investments. So, anyway. You'll definitely know when I hit that 1 bill mark. It probably seems like I'm close to a bill, but that's because I have 500 mil loaned to me right now, and I've got it all locked up in investments that have just not done very well. So, feels bad on that, but anyway, we did make about 339k on the Grimy Renar Weed, so that was really nice. We're going to follow it up with the Renar Weed next. We'll just do the regular Renar Weed, see if that goes a bit better. Same, I take too many breaks from the game with a laughing face. But, I mean, that's the thing, is like, RuneScape is you can play RuneScape consistently, but if you do, a lot of people get bored and they burn out. And that's the beauty of MMOs. Like, if you get to a high enough point, you can always, like, go and come back, and there's new updates you can explore. And RuneScape is a great game to play casually. The reason RuneScape is really great is because you can be a casual player, or you can be a hardcore, like, player, and both situations are amazing. Like, if you're hardcore, then you really enjoy the game. You're bossing every day. You're doing PVM with your friends. You're doing raids 1, raids 2. There's so much content for you to handle. And ooh, what the frick? You guys see this margin here? Look how much money we lost on that margin check. I'm hoping we can actually end up hitting this. If we can't, then that would be a big shame. So, oh man, we just threw so much money back to a margin check. Oh man, I hope we get it. We'll have to keep a close eye on that one, though. But anyway, as I was saying is, and if you're a casual player, maybe you enjoy skilling, maybe you enjoy flipping. There's so many ways you can play this game. Maybe you like questing. You come on every weekend to do one quest, and that's how you enjoy the game. It's a way better, how do you explain it? Like, the flow of the game is way better than a game like World of Warcraft, where it requires serious hours of grinding. RuneScape, no one cares if you have 99 or level 1. Like, no one cares. You do what you want to do in RuneScape, and that's why I love it. Yeah, dude, the margin was like 400k. Like, what the frick, man? We just lost so much money on the margin check. Anyway, we'll see if we can actually make that cost up right here. And we'll go ahead and try to get this Hosta going. I'm not too confident we're going to be able to flip that, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get it. Sea Dream says, I'm currently playing Pokemon Go, excuse me, while doing some Motherlode Mine. Dude, Motherlode Mine, that game is so OG. That is a mini clip game right there, baby. Oh yeah, we got that Hosta going though. Oh yeah, boys. Okay. Bring that right back to the exchange, baby. That's the thing, is like anytime you lose money on a margin check, even if it's a lot, I call that like unofficially the grand exchange tax. Like, it's, you pay to play, man. You put your capital up to flip items. Sometimes you lose some money, sometimes you make money. That's just how it goes. Mage Mize, this song is called Mega Man, and it is by a guy named Jam Man. So just look up Mega Man, Jam Man on YouTube if you want this song. This is like, it's such a great song, dude, in my opinion. It has a couple vulgar words in it, but it's still really good. Okay. I'm hoping this didn't just crash on us. I'm really hoping it didn't, because we just got 3 instantly, and that could typically mean we just got crashed on. We'll see, though. Hopefully we can make some money. Oh my, Motherlode Mine is old school RuneScape. Oh my god. Dude, I'm such an idiot. This is what happens when you go flipping for too long. This is what happens out of this situation. You forget in-game activities. And how could I not remember that? I was literally at Motherlode Mine the other day. Like, I'm so dumb, dude. Anyway, Fenris says, whenever I stop procrastinating on re-downloading my client, I'll start playing again. I had to do a fresh install of Windows a few months ago, and Escape from Tarkov and Forza have been fun for me. Hey, no problem, man. You come back and enjoy the game whenever. RuneScape will always be here for you, and I'll always be here for you, man, okay? I'll be here flipping for you. Mighty Sailing says, I made about 200k on the Berserker necklace. They made about 400k from them. I don't love flipping the Berserker necklace. It's not one of my favorite items. Thamar CZ also says, hi. What is up, Thamar? Thank you for stopping by, man. And hopefully you're enjoying the stream today. Drop a like if you do. It's not dumb. Lost in the flip. We'll see here. We'll see if we can get these hostas off. It's a little bit concerning that we got 3 of them at once on their cheaper end. So we'll just make sure we have just a little bit of patience on those, and we have a competitive listing as well. I remember that mini clip game. It was called Motherlode. You had to drill and you were on Mars. Fenris, that is absolutely right, man. That game was super, super fun. Although it was very frustrating. I remember that game being very frustrating. I never beat it, but a couple of years after I looked it up on YouTube, like, how can you beat it? And I went back and did it, so that was cool. I knew what mini clip game you were talking about, though, says Modi. Okay, hold on. This is a legitimate question, okay? Who found RuneScape through miniclip? Because I personally didn't, but I know so many people who found RuneScape through the website miniclip. So if you guys did find RuneScape through there originally back in the day, let me know. I'm so curious to find out how many people actually found the game from that, because I didn't. Like I said, I heard about RuneScape from some of my classmates in school when I was super, super young. Like, I didn't even understand what I was doing in the game, but oh my god. If you found it from miniclip, like, let me know, dude. Absolutely found it on there. That's so funny. I don't think I did. I heard it from mates at school, I think is what Modi is trying to say. Yeah, I think you got auto-corrected, Modi. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous on these hostas, guys. It looks like the margin might have completely deleted itself. But on the plus side, though, we did manage to sell one for a good price originally to make up for the margin cost. So that is good to see. I got into it through my dad, says Ice King. That's actually pretty cool, too. I wish my family had more gamers in it, but it just doesn't. Welcome everybody to the stream today, guys. Thank you for stopping by and watching me make some money today. If you guys have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping, let me know. I would love to answer any questions you have about flipping and money making in old school RuneScape. Be sure to drop a like if you're enjoying this, subscribe if you want more content, and be sure to join us on Discord as well. There's a link in the description below to that. We've got over 1,000 members in this Discord group. We talk about flipping strategies and investment tips in there, so we'd really like to help you make more bank in there. That's what we're all about in the Discord group. Planks for high volume, says Modi. Yeah, we haven't done planks yet, and we should do them. I just want to make sure we can clear these hostas here, but the battle staffs haven't been doing anything either, so let's go ahead and try to get some mahogany planks. The mahogany planks have been on an absolute crazy price run upwards because of the new, what is it called? The construction update, or the mini game they're coming out with. So the margins on the mahogany planks these past few days have been quite nice, and today we're going to capitalize on over a 10 GP margin on those mahogany planks. Again, we're going to knock the margin down further on the these Zamorakian hostas here. I think I called them spears before. I meant to say hostas. Dragon Hunter Lance is definitely a good flip. I don't know if we're going to get around to it today, but we might. We hit a few of those lances yesterday. It wasn't a crazy profit though. Not that that's a bad thing, but we are going to turn around and sell these Diamond Dragonbolts E. 1,265 seems like a reasonable sell price for those. And we finally got those Dragon Darts off as well. And the hostas are going. Everything's good. Look at this. Everything's just exploding on the Grand Exchange right now. Very happy to see it. We're actually going to list these next Primordial Boots for a little bit lower. I think we can get a better deal on them than originally advertised. We'll try to get another 3 there. And let's do the Oak Planks as well. I think the Oak Planks will be a fine flip to do here as well. Hopefully everyone is having an excellent Saturday afternoon. Let me know where you're watching the stream from in the world, though. I'm always curious to know where people are tuning in from. And so many people tune in from, like, we got, like, Finland, Norway, big Netherlands representation for sure. A couple people from the US bouncing here all the time. A couple Australians as well. So shout out to the global community we have here, guys. And it's always entertaining to just broadcast to these like random places in the world, and it wouldn't be possible without the internet. And I just find it crazy that it's even a thing, and that we stream to like a literal global audience. Modi coming in from the UK. I forgot to mention them as well. Big UK audience here too. We're at the 1.487 million GP profit mark, coming up on about the hour here. I don't know how long. Oh, now 1.6. I lied. I don't know how long we're going to be streaming today, but we'll stream for at least an hour. Probably go a little bit over that as well. If the flips are good, we keep going. Let's try and get those Necklaces of Anguish going again. We did flip a few of these in the beginning here. Oh, wow. What a margin on that. 16, 325, 505. Well, oh, of course I mistyped that. Would it be a Syratube stream without a little bit of a mistype? Come on. It wouldn't. You know it wouldn't be. More Hosta. We can try more Hosta. I'm not really crazy about it because of how that price was moving, but we'll try to pick some up for actually a cheaper price. We'll do our original price check on that. We'll try to get a few more going. Flip SGS. Dude, Mage Mize, bro. After yesterday on the SGS, should we even try? Like, should we even try? Maybe we'll get into the SGS in a little bit here. I don't want to do it quite yet, though. Because we still have, like, Armadale God Swords that we can do, Bandos God Swords, which are a little bit safer and an easier profit to take. So we're going to do those first. Pretty good margin on the Armadale God Sword. Looks like we're getting about 15k on them. If we flip the limit, we'll come up close to 100k, I would assume. Mage Mai says, try, but check the price slowly. I don't think we're going to get margins like we did yesterday. Like, I don't know what was going on yesterday, but there was a lot of items going back and forth yesterday, and the margins were just absolutely bonkers. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. Please leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. We're just sitting back, kicking back on this Saturday afternoon for me. Super relaxing. I'm always here doing these flipping live streams on Saturdays, so I'm glad you guys stopped by. Hopefully, you've seen it before, and if you haven't, well, welcome to the channel. My name is Syratube, and we do a lot of flipping content here on my channel. I'm all about money making in old school RuneScape and getting your cash stack to a larger size than it is right now. So, hopefully you can benefit from that, and if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack, let me know. We're gonna get the actually, let's go do more primordials, because those are actually going pretty well considering the speed. We'll go right back on what we got them for. 328, 80, 505, we'll do 510 just to go a little bit above what we had before. Fenris says, do you ever do the Rings of Suffering? Still do the Rings of Suffering, excuse me. He says, I used to have them as a mainstay because their limit was just so dang high. Here's the thing is, I find that in almost every instance I've done, like, Zenite jewelry, the Necklace of Anguish and the Amulet of Torture always have outperformed the Ring of Suffering. I also find that the Ring of Suffering it's not an easy flip to do. It's a little bit tougher. And the reason that is because I actually don't know why it's harder to flip, but it's just not as stable, and it doesn't have as much demand, and yes, the margins are slightly better in some situations, but like a lot of the times I can get an insane margin on the Amulet of Torture, and I just prefer doing that. It's a lot safer, a lot more demand for it, and the Necklace of Anguish as well, a lot more demand, very high supply too, and I just find it very easy to do. But the Ring of Suffering is a crazy item because the limit is 10,000 of these every 4 hours, which I don't know why that is the case, but I think it has something to do with the Ring of Suffering limit. But anyway, regardless, I do think it's a good item, but I typically don't do it. I think it's because of the 11k buy limit. Some whales just buy lots. Yeah, that probably is the reason. World of RS says, hey Sierra, I saw your warning. Should I dump them now? I think yeah, I mean, you could. I don't know how well the Brimstone Rings are going to do here in the short-term future. I don't know how low they're going to go, but they are trading currently for around 3,225,000, I think is not K, 3,225,000, and I think that's about right on that listing. So just be careful, take a look at some of the graphs, World of RS, and try to make a decision. I don't know how much you're down right now, but anyway. Anguish is actually 70. The limit on the Necklace of Anguish is 70, which is still pretty high too. Sorry, this slot was completely open. We haven't done anything with it yet. We'll check the Blood Rune again. Not much. Well, maybe if it's not down too much, you can weather the storm. Wow, Blood Runes they're just not a great margin right now, unfortunately. We did Zalver Scales earlier in the stream today. What else can we do? We did check the Amulets of Fury literally at the very beginning for a 2k margin, so we'll see if we can get a better flip going on that now. Yeah, that is a little bit better. Still not great. Less than 10k on the Furies, which is not something I typically do, but over 8k, in my opinion, it's worth it. Furies are a very quick flip, very safe flip, and I like doing them. But welcome everybody today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Drop a like if you are, and we'll keep it there, man. Trying to make some profit here today, currently at the 1 hour mark, sitting at about 1.64 million GP. Let's crank it up a little bit more and see how we can do. These Mahogany Planks just doing nothing. I don't know what happened, but we didn't get any of them coming in here. I thought these would be a little bit better today. We did get the oak planks though, so we're going to turn around and sell them for 529 GP each, which is 1 GP over the original, under the original margin check. Fenris says, I used to get that as well, and somehow it turned on its head, and I found any Zenite besides that to be hard to get a hold of. I used to avoid it and go for the Anguish and Tortures instead. So, see, we kind of had a similar mindset behind it, Fenris, and I've kind of kept that mindset going forward, although occasionally I will do the Rings of Suffering, and I think we did them yesterday, actually. World of RS says, I just made a chicken wrap to accompany myself for your stream. Well, that's good. Hopefully you're hungry, and I honestly wish I could have some of that because I am freaking starving. 16,377,995 is what we are going to list the Anguishes for. If we can get them off for that price, I'll be very happy. We also want to cut back on those Prims as well. Just not a lot of price action on them. We did walk away from the Prims, though, with at least a decent profit, I believe. Let me see here. Where are they? Oh, 132k, nothing crazy. We didn't flip the full limit of them. We could try to stay a little bit competitive on them, actually. We'll knock up the listing a little bit, and we'll just let them see how they do there. Haven't been paying attention to these Armadale God Swords, so hopefully they're doing fine. We are going to move out of the Zamorakian Hostas as well. We'll do the Serpentine Helm next. That is not one we have tried yet, at least not on this stream. Pretty good margin on the Serpentine Helms. Looks like we're going to get about 25k for every one that we are able to flip. So we'll get a few of those listed, and we'll let them do their thing. Also, we're just going to... Actually, well, we'll just cut back on the Fury. Oh, what the... That's twice in one stream. Twice in one stream. What the heck? Like, I go to cancel the item, and it finishes. Like, okay. I'm telling you, man, the Grand Exchange, it can sense. It knows that you're trying to get rid of the item. Anyway. It's rigged, bro. Mage Mai says, what pizza did you eat yesterday with a pregnant lady as the icon? Okay. Okay, bro. That's a lot of force, man. Oh, I had cheese pizza. There's a deal at this place near me where they do, like, 2 slices and a soda for, like, $4, I think it is, so it's a pretty good deal, especially where I live. And that's a pretty good flip right there. Went pretty quick. 50k, we'll take it, man. Are you expecting soon? Sierra says Wild Muffin. What's up, Wild Muffin? You were here yesterday, you're here today. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I know I've said this before, but your icon always makes me laugh, so I love seeing it. Let's do the Bandos God Swords next as well, guys. Pretty good margin on those as well, so we're going to take advantage of that. I think it's around 30k. Not entirely sure, but we'll see what we can do here. What? We don't have enough to flip the limit, so we're going to go a little bit under. Oh yeah, look at those Anguishes right there. That made us some bank right there, just really, really quickly. In the Prims, they're not doing well as well, so we're going to cut back on those. We're going to try the Armadale Crossbows again here. We did these yesterday with not a ton of success. Okay, wow. The margin on these must be pretty good. 2-6. 4, 6, 5, 505. We'll let that do its thing here. And we're just going to do 3 of them. I think that's all we can really afford. I know we could actually afford more, but I do want to go back in on those Anguishes again, since they were such a nice flip for us. 16,327,005. And you can see all my listings always end in like 5. I don't know why. I just do it that way. Anyway, Mage Mai says, sometimes it feels like the GE is lagged when you start to click, it aborts it, and then opens up the items for you instantly. Yeah, it's just like a way to tell the Grand Exchange, hey, give me this item right now. Already gave birth to that piece of baby. Yo, you guys are disgusting. Oh my god. Anyway, World of RS says, name a food you would refuse to eat if offered for free at a restaurant. Oh my god. What would I refuse to eat if I got it for free at a restaurant? Let me think. Guys, what are some disgusting foods? Like, what, straight up, I need some ideas for this. What are some absolutely rancid foods? Pate, if you've ever had pate, which is duck liver, I would not eat that crap at a restaurant if they gave it to me for free. That stuff sucks. If you like pate, you need to get your taste buds fixed up. But not even if pate was free, I would have it. And it's kind of funny because I think pate, which is duck liver, is seen as like a luxury thing. And I would not eat that. I've had it once. God awful. God awful. Would never have it again. I'm actually a pretty picky eater, surprisingly, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Anything, why is it free? Sketchy, says Alien. Yeah, it's free because it's been sitting in the fridge for 3 months and we gotta get rid of it, so eat it at your own risk. World is saying, so you're saying my likability for beef liver that's expensive AF and prepared with cognac is bad? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I have had duck liver before, and I do not think it's very good at all. So, just my 2 cents. We're all free to our own opinions here on the internet, so share as you will. Fenris says that his listings always end in 987. Alright, if I see 987, I will also know that it's human. He also says that Brussels sprouts he would not eat if offered for free at a restaurant. I feel like that's pretty realistic too. I would not eat Brussels sprouts if I got them for free either. They just taste like crap, dude. I do not like Brussels sprouts. Let's try to turn around and sell these anguishes again. We're having a lot of luck on these anguishes today, so things are going well. The stream started off a little bit slow, though, so I'm glad we're actually getting some listings in here and making some profit. I love pate, especially on toast. Ugh, asparagus pie, disgusting, dude. That's not even it can't be a thing, man. That can't be a thing. That's just definitely like a made-up food. No way that's real. If that's real, send me a picture on Discord, because I am curious. Or send me a recipe, because I really don't believe that's real. Who would eat an asparagus pie? Like, no one would make that, dude. Wow, these anguishes are absolutely rolling us in profit right now. 331k on the anguishes so far. We also got the oak planks off for 117k, which is nothing to bat our eyes at. Also, these Armadale God Swords are being a little bit stubborn here, so we're going to go ahead and try to get them off here. Finally, the Mahogany Planks coming in as well. We still have an open slot, so we're going to take advantage of that. We'll do the Dragon Arrows again. We did check the margin on these earlier, but I think we didn't think they were good enough to flip. I did have a listing in for a little bit under the margin check earlier, and yeah, like 3 GP on the Dragon Arrows is like not worth it. Sometimes I'm seeing like 20 GP margins on these things. So let's check the teleport to house. I kind of like flipping these. This has been a recent flip that I've liked to do, and I like doing it because 1, the trade limit's really high, and 2, the volume on it's really high as well. 1 GP margin on those feels bad, man. We can also try the, let me think here. I was going to do the uncharged toxic tridents, but I find those kind of hard to flip on stream. So let's try the blighted super restores. As Nuclear said, he made 1.3 mil on them overnight with the restore. So I kind of want to see what the margins are. Wow, these are expensive. Holy cow, these were like these were like super cheap yesterday. I actually had a flip on these, an investment that I sold off, I guess a little bit too early at this point. So anyway, I needed to clear up some GP, but that kind of feels bad. Could have made a lot more. World says, your best drink of choice. Number 1, Coca-Cola. Number 2, Sprite. Number 3, Fanta. Number 4, Mountain Dew. Number 5, Dr. Pepper. Number 6, Mystery Soda. That's not on the list. Pick your favorite. Wow. I would say that my favorite out of all of those, number 4 and number 5, very, very close. Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper I like almost equally. Although I will say Mountain Dew has a special place in my heart. I actually had a Mountain Dew yesterday, and I just threw the can out yesterday as well. So otherwise I would have like shown it on stream somehow or something. But I do love my Mountain Dew, I gotta be honest. Nuclear coming in with the straight cringe. I think that's like a cringe face. I don't really know what that is. But yeah, the reason I sold it Nuclear is I did think they were going to go up more in price, but I didn't know how far they would go up. So I was like, I might as well just take the cash now. But I could have made like maybe an extra 3-4 mil if I sold them now. So feels bad, man. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. Currently sitting at the 2.3 million GP mark, 1 hour and 14 minutes in, so we are cranking by today. Let me think of what else we can flip. Give me some ideas in the live chat too. I'm kind of running out of what I want to do. Let's try the Lance though here. We'll see if we get a good margin going on those. We also finished up with all of the Mahogany Planks. We finished up buying those. We haven't sold them yet, so we'll see how we can do on those. 88,926,505. We'll try to get 2 of those going. And we also got those Mahogany Planks as well, so we're going to turn around and sell those as quickly as possible. Sell them for 2,163. See if those go. My prediction about Lance is coming true slowly. I said 88 mil. That is true, man. Wild Muffin says, I bought 30k Blighted Super Restores before the changes. They're slowly going up. Wild Muffin, that's crazy because I bought 20k of them and I just sold them yesterday. So I really did know that if I waited longer, I'd be able to make more, but I didn't know how long it was going to take. And I have so much GP invested, guys. Like, it's not even funny. I think I have over 700 mil invested in items right now, and I absolutely needed to clear up some GP because if I didn't, then I can't do these live streams for you guys, and I love doing these live streams. So I had to sell the Blighted Restores yesterday, cleared up about 100 mil for me, so that's kind of nice. And I walked away with a 12 mil profit on those. If you are interested in seeing that flip, you can go check it out in our Discord group. There is a link in the description below. We talk about flipping strategies, investment strategies, and just teaching people how to flip in there when I'm not on stream. That is the best place to catch me, so definitely check that out if you are interested. It's an amazing place. We can also let's try the Rune Darts. Haven't really done these yet. We do have 10 mil sitting here on the sidelines. Also, the Rune Darts are pretty cheap right now, I gotta be honest. We have 1 GP margin on those. What's up with all the 1 GP margins today, guys? Feels freaking bad. We can try doing some runes instead or something. Let's check the nature runes out, see what those are going for these days. I don't know why the nature runes have a higher limit. We can also check the astral runes as well. Okay, 1 GP margin. Let's see here. And these Manta Rays are just struggling. Oh, pretty good margin on the Astral Runes. Let's go ahead and try to capitalize on that. 9,996, we need to buy those. And it's only going to cost us 1.5 mil to do that, so that's pretty good. We're actually just going to dump these Manta Rays because I do think they will instantly sell for a decent margin here. Okay, 2 GP margin. We should have waited a little bit longer, but not a problem. 20 mil still sitting in our inventory here. What can we do with that? We could try the Berserker necklace, but I'm not a huge fan. But I am running out of items to try, so let's give it a shot. And we've got about a 20k margin on those, so we're going to go ahead and do those really quick. We'll try to get 8 of them. See if that works. A lot of questions in the live chat today. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Wild Muffin says he has a lot tied up in investments too. I know, and then you can't actively flip, and I don't know. It's boring. World of RS says 1 question. Ask away, man. Nuclear says, I'm waiting for the Bounty Hunter shop to disappear at the beginning of December, so stocking up on Ami arrows and Vengeance sacks. Not a bad idea as well, man. PVM Lee says, have you made the investment video yet, broski? I have not. The investment video has not done yet, but I promise it is on the list of things to do. I promise. And the problem is the 10 to 100 mil flipping series takes up a lot of my video time, and when I'm not doing the videos, I'm streaming. So I trust me, it is coming. I promise it's on the way. I promise you. I know I've been saying that for a while, but it's coming, don't worry. And let's see, we can do the Dragon Javelins next, maybe. These are not typically the fastest flip, but they are one of my favorite flips as far as high volume ammunition goes. Chop chop LOL, says PB Emily. I know, I have been straight lacking on that video, 100%. But dude, that video is going to be so dense with information. I think you guys are going to, like, I think it's going to do really bad on YouTube, to be quite honest, because it is going to be so boring. Hopefully you guys will like the information in it, though. Have you seen the margin on the White Dagger P++? I wouldn't recommend trying, but it was like 150k. Who buys that item, dude? Who's buying that item? Let's try to get this lance off really quick. We should have got another one by now, so I want to make sure we can actually hit this margin. We did have trouble with the lances yesterday, so... You are our secret guide to getting rich, LOL. I mean, that investment video is going to have a lot of amazing information, but it applies to such a small audience in the RuneScape community that I don't really know if it's going to get a lot of views. Let's turn around and sell these Serpentine Helms as well. We'll be patient with everything here. Nuclear says, I'm a boring guy, so it would entertain me. LOL, I have no idea, but I saw it on a flipping website. I wouldn't try it. It's probably just like a fluke or one-off thing. Let me see. 206 million GP. What can we throw around here? 206 mil. Oh, let's try the Serpentine God Sword. We'll try doing these again. Don't think the margin's going to be as crazy as it was yesterday. Yeah, it's not. Thank goodness, dude. I was not even excited when the margin was insane yesterday because I was nervous as heck. We'll get a few of those going here. The Astro Runes aren't quite buying yet, so I'm not really sure what we want to do about that. We could bump it up just 1 GP and go for that 4 GP margin, see if we can capitalize on that. Try to get those going here. If you guys could see the way I'm sitting right now, it's actually kind of ridiculous. I've got my feet propped up on the bed, like I'm leaning against the side of my chair. It just looks dumb. Soon you'll be able to, though, when we get that webcam coming in. That'll be so much fun. Like, those webcam streams are going to be great. I'm just really hoping that we get a hype drop at Vorkath on stream. That way we can make it on Behemoth, dude. Nuclear says Blowpipe, if you're willing to try it on stream. If not, I understand. No, I already did the Blowpipe, actually. It was one of the better flips today. Let me see where that thing is. Yeah, we made 147k on the Blowpipes. We did only get 4 of them, though. And then the margin moved on us, but we still pretty good profit for only 4 Blowpipes. We did get an SGS here as well, so that's good to see. Gonna knock down the margin a little bit on the Lance again. The Lance is a very quick flip, so if it's not flipping, there's a problem going on. Toxic Staff is also a good flip, but it is too slow for the live stream, so we're not going to do it. And I do like it, though, I will say. Nuclear says, oh, cool, yeah, it's been a constant moneymaker for me here lately. Yeah, the Blowpipe it's a great item to flip with like a 50 mil cash stack. Toxic Blowpipes, fantastic. Because sometimes the margin on them stretches out a lot, and they're super highly traded, so they're pretty easy to flip. We have World of RS saying, yesterday the SGS buy was successful. I managed to buy 1 out of 7 for 38.8 mil and sold it for a 1.1 mil profit instantly later. Lucky, huh? Well, I mean, you did kind of call that out. You said the SGS was going to go back up in price, so I'm not surprised that that worked out for you at all. 39,985,995,000. Let's go ahead and get some of that going here. I'm going to actually try to stretch the margin on this lance a little bit. We're going to list the next one for 88,880,000. Can we get 2? Yeah, we can get 2. We'll let that go a little bit. The Blighted Super Restores are going slowly. We got the Serpentine God Sword off as well. Let's go flip another one of those guys. 39,870,505 maybe. See if we get 2 of those going. Galal Ragby says, what program are you using to show that information in the Grand Exchange, like the buy limit? It's just the Roonlight client. I'm assuming you're probably talking about this thing on the side here, though. And this thing is called the Flipping Statistics plugin in Roonlight, so I highly recommend you check it out. It is an amazing plugin. Nuclear says, the Dragon Hunter Lance was decent for me earlier as well. I was able to flip 2 for about 1.5 mil. Very nice. I love flipping the, the Lance, but it's not always a good flip for me. I find that the Lance flips easier and a little bit better than the Dragon Hunter Crossbow, but the Dragon Hunter Crossbow has a better margin most of the time. We have 47 mil here. Let's put it into another item, guys. Let me think here. I don't want to do fire orbs because they didn't really work out for us yesterday. We'll check the battle stabs again. Zywex says, is Roonlight safe to use? I mean, I've been using Roonlight for, basically since it came out, and yes, I haven't had any problems with it, so in my opinion, yes, it's safe. I don't know if others agree, but I would say the majority of the old school RuneScape community is using Roonlight at this point. Yes, Roonlight is Jagex approved. Perfect. There you go, man. 18 people in here today. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you are enjoying this live stream today. Be sure to drop a like if you are. It seriously makes a huge difference for the channel, and it would really mean a lot to me and show me that you really like the content. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. We'd love to have you join the flipping family here. Join our Discord as well. That's where we teach people how to flip in old school RuneScape and make bank. So we'd love to have you in there as well. I post a lot of my own flips. I'm posting screenshots in there, talking about investments with other players in there, and we just love to have you in there. Growing really quick in that group as well. We're over 1,000 members at this point, so it is a crazy, crazy experience. I have 15k experience left until 99 Slayer. Should I be excited? Absolutely, dude. 99 Slayer, that skill cape is such a flex, dude. That black and red skill cape, oh, it's so, awesome. I was gonna say a bad word, but I try to keep these streams pretty PG, so. I think that cape makes you look like a villain, to be honest, but it is really cool. Cywex says, I haven't joined the Discord because I was busy, but I'll get to it soon. Well, we'd love to have you in there, man. Magemai says, 400k to 99 farming. Pog. Dude, that is big pog right there. 99 farming, that's crazy. One of my in real life friends got 99 farming from only Renar wheats. Can you believe that? Or growing Renars. You know how long that would take? He made a couple 100 mil, I think, from it, though. Still no Claw World, says Nuclear. Feels bad, bro. Okay, I deserve a decent PVM drop, bro, okay? I have been playing RuneScape since 2015, and I have the best drop I've ever gotten off a monster before was the Zenite Shard. And it was 11 mil at the time. That is the best PVM drop I've ever gotten, and I've played this game since 2015. Come on. Give me something good, Jagex. My RNG is so bad. It's really bad. I know that I don't have the highest boss counts and things like that, but I feel like at this point, across all the skilling I've done and the bossing I've done, I should at least have a better drop than that. Magemai says, I've done the longer route to 99 farming, only using the cheapest trees and fruit trees, lol. Dude. Ugh, probably takes forever. We have absolutely zero price action going on right now, guys. Look at this, man. Absolutely nothing happening. Let's knock up the margin on the lance a little bit. Try to get a few of those coming in. Are you kidding me? The best drop I've ever gotten was a blood shard at 7 mil. That's still pretty good. Like, keep in mind that I got the Zenite shard in like 2016. Like, that's how long I've gone dry from anything decent. Kill the level 2 rabbit at Proof and DOS, lol. Easiest 900k. That thing is really funny. Nuclear got 3 Hydra Claws at 1.2k KC. Meanwhile, I have 0 claws with 1.7k KC. My friend he got a Hydra Claw. He has the Hydra Leather. I think that drops as well. And he has the Hydra Pet. And he is under 500 KC. He is the best RNG I've ever seen. He has Kraken Pet. He's got, what else does he have? He has Hell Puppy. He has, he's got a few pets. Let me think of them all. He has the Chin Pet. And he has the, God, he's got one more. I want to say Bandos Pet? Anyway, he's got 4 pets and, like, it just blows my mind. One of my real-life friends who does a lot of, like, PBM stuff, and we always play together, and he always flexes with all his pets, and I'm like, dude, I would take one freaking pet. Like, I will take any pet in the game. Just give me one. Still waiting, though. Farming pet at level 72. Wow, that's amazing. Francisco says, imagine a flipping pet. I wish. Like, what if okay, here's my update I want to suggest to Jagex, okay? What if Jagex implemented a flipping pet that is a stack of coins that will, like, when it follows you, it kind of hops behind you? And imagine if they implemented that, right? And the way you get it is every time you buy or sell an item on the Grand Exchange, there is a 0.00001% chance that you get the flipping pet. Because think about how many items you're trading back and forth. The chance would have to be super, super slim. We've been talking about that earlier in the streams. Yeah, we have. That's true. I bought 8 of that certain item for 3.3 mil a pop. I am brave. You are definitely brave. I hope it goes well, though. If they implement a coin hopping pet, rip the margins then. True. People would just be like buying and selling items, trying to cycle for the pet. That's a good point. 1 in 10 million chance. Hey, I'd be down for that too. Welcome everybody to the stream today, though. Please drop a like if you are enjoying it. We've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes at this point, so I'm hoping you guys are having a good time with it. I know I am, and let's keep kicking back and making some bank. We're not having a ton of luck at this point. A lot of our stuff's drying up a little bit here. Try to sell this Serpentine God Sword, though. Try to get that thing off here. We have to knock down these Serpentine Helms as well. 4,245,505. That seems good. Ooh, my voice is exhausted from streaming today, from streaming yesterday, but I'm hanging in there. Oh, hopefully I don't sound too exhausted at all. And these battle staffs, we've tried them like a bunch and they're just not working out. So we're done with the battle staffs for now. Let's put something easy in there. I feel like nothing is moving and I want some items to be trading so we can at least make some profit here. So we're going to make a few adjustments to all of the items we have. Keith Rowley says, hi all. What is up, Keith? Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by today and I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Please leave a like if you are. Let's make some bank here. What should I try flipping, guys? I'm kind of running out of ideas, I gotta be honest. My brain is like all used up from flipping ideas. Let me think. I was thinking like Nightmare Staff, but flipping that on live stream is really a pain. could do like Dragon Crossbow maybe. I don't know. I feel like we've already touched so many items today. We can check the Dragon Crossbow. We'll see if this is any good. Did you do your Dragon Darts yet? Yep, I did Dragon Darts. I did the Furies. We already did all of those. We did the Amulets of Torture. You can see here like all the stuff we've done. Guardian Boots. Good suggestion coming in from Wild Muffin. I agree with that. Let's go ahead. We'll try to do a couple of the Guardian Boots here. I'm also going to list 8 crossbows at the same time, though. We're going to cut back on the Serpentine God Sword, go into the Guardian Boots as well. The Justicar legs, I do like the Justicar legs, but they're a little bit too slow to do on our live stream today. There's just not enough volume behind those, but a good suggestion nonetheless coming in from Sea Dream. Not a great margin on the... Actually, yeah, it's a pretty good margin on the Guardian Boots. We'll definitely take that, and we'll get about 7 of those going. The Revenant Mace, the Vigorous Chain Mace, we could do that as well. We didn't do the crossbow either, which I said we were going to do, so we'll check that out soon here too. Keith Rowley says, new here, but I've seen your other videos. Bit high level for me, but it is good to watch. Well, Keith, let me know how much GP you're actually flipping with, and I can actually suggest some items for you to try out, depending on how much capital you have. That's actually what these flipping live streams are about, guys, is you guys asking questions and me helping you out, figuring out what you should flip. If you're new to flipping, no problem. We can teach you all the flipping strategies that I know, and I'm always open to ask, or to answer any of your questions, guys, so please let me know. Anyway, we got World of RS coming in with an absolute mammoth of a comment here. He says, today, I went on an amusement park ride called Around the World for €7. It's basically on the other side of the bridge next to my apartment. I'll send you a video of the ride after the stream. It's a spinning carousel that goes up 60 meters. That is a little bit too spooky for me. Sea Dream says BGS. We did the BGS already, and World of RS thought he was a superhero when he was flying. So, good to see that, I guess. We do need to get these Mahogany Planks off, though, guys. I have an assumption they are probably starting to crash on us, if I had to guess. So, we need to cut down on the margin. Jose Flores says, I tried to double up my 8 bill, now I'm back down to 16 mil. Let's go, baby. Yo, that's what I'm gonna call anti-poggers right there, dude. Feels bad. Did you lose it in the Sand Casino? I hope not. But if you did, it kind of seems like you did, then I feel really bad for you. Saying staff is 128.7 mil from 133 mil might be good. A little bit too risky for me on stream, although we did flip it yesterday because you guys kind of wanted me to flip it yesterday on stream, and I went ahead and risked it, and we actually ended up flipping, I think, 4 of them. Only the last one was for a tiny loss. Keith Rowley says, I have around 4 to 5 mil. I flip the obvious high volume items, but I'm only getting 1 to 2 GP margins. Slow but steady. Yeah, that is pretty slow but steady. Also, Keith, I don't know what your stats are looking like in game, but if you can do any PVM activities on top of that, it would benefit you even more. So maybe you can list a couple of flips at the GE, go do some PVM activities, and then after that, you can just kind of come back and check the Grand Exchange and reset your flips. And that way, you're making a little bit more GP per hour, and that'll put you a long way. Jose says, well, to be honest, it was a wave of wins. I started with 15 mil and it was a roller coaster. I kept doubling for the longest time, and it went on from 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. is when I busted and went to bed. That is insane. What a run at the casino, man. You're probably not going to have that much luck ever again, so it does stink that you lost it all in the end, but wow, what a come-up story. I didn't mean to cancel those. I didn't mean to cancel them. Oh no. 2157. We're actually going to go 1 GP under that. Try to get them off a little bit faster because I know that these Mahogany Planks have gone on a really crazy price run upwards. And I was flipping them because the margin's probably pretty good. But I am a little bit afraid that they're not going to work out for us. Okay, we need to adjust the... what is it? The Serpentine helmets again. They're just like really not doing anything. 4238995 is what we'll do. 4238995, we'll do that. We'll list it, let it do its thing. We also got those Mahogany Planks off, so that is very good to see. 273 mil still here to work with. I don't even really know what to put it into. We might just keep that there for now and not do too much with it. 39,945,995. We'll do that. Berserker necklaces, we're also going to cut back on those. We're going to start cutting back on a few of the flips here, guys, because we're just not having a ton of price action. And we are going to come up on the end of the stream here, so I want to make sure that we don't have too many listings in while we let these things sit for a little bit longer. We do still have a couple of questions here in the live chat, though, so I'll be sure to get around to those as well. And we got those Guardian boots off, so that's pretty good to see. Astral Runes still coming in as well. We're going to turn around and try to sell those. Let's do these Guardian boots up. We're going to adjust those as well. Get a couple more of those listed. World of OSRS says, what is your opinion on amusement parks? Let's say they opened near your apartment. Would you be like, hey, I'm going there for a ride, everything? Or are you like, I'll ride one thing and I'll be happy? No. When I go, so here's the thing is there's no amusement parks near where I live. So, I mean, the closest one is about 3 hours away, right? So if I go to the amusement park, dude, I ride everything. I need to go there all day. I hit all the rides. I do like amusement parks, but it's pretty rare that I go to them. So I do think they're a blast of a time, though. I'd get the season pass, so whenever I'm down in the dumps, I just stroll over on a ride, and I'll be happy again. That's actually a good idea. If I lived close to one, I would. We also have Kevin saying, nice stream, brother. Thank you, man. Do appreciate that. And hopefully you're enjoying it. Drop a like if you are. We're almost wrapped up here today, though, guys. We'll probably just leave these listings in, and we'll let them do their thing. 695,995. Yeah, it looks good. Mage Mice says he's making restore potions and AFKing. Hey, that's very nice as well. And we have Jose saying, my friend gave me the best advice. Before I lost all my money, I got that defender. That's when the dragons, and I got rigor and augury, so that's still a win. So you still made some account gains in the end anyway, even though you lost the big stack at the end. Regardless, though, who really cares, right? I mean, you had a great run at the casino, and it is what it is, and you got all the account upgrades you need. Anyway, guys, we're going to be wrapping up the stream here today. We're at a 2.5 million GP profit right now. We had some absolute bangers of a flip today. But again, I'm going to say it one last time. If you guys have not seen the stream from yesterday, that stream was insane. We had a crazy live chat going on. We had some crazy flips yesterday, and we made a ton of bank. But thank you guys for stopping by today. Drop a like on this stream if you did enjoy it. It totally helps me out so much, and I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by today, and I'll see you all next time.